hi, hi. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday to all of us. So, guys, I'm here again. Yes, as usual. I'm here again. Hello. Didi Iganes King people. I greet you now. Una welcome. Happy Sunday to all of us. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. You are doing fine. We bless the name of the Lord for another faithful day. My people, yes, as you can see at the title, hmm? parenting. Parenting. But I want to discuss about Africa parenting. Okay, it's a general discussion when we talk about parenting because I have come to realize that the way Africa parents their children is different from the way people in the Western world does theirs. Okay, so it's a broad topic, it's a broad discussion. When we talk about parenting, is the way of life parents bring up their children. Parents decide to bring up their children. All right, like in Africa, most parents in Africa brings up their children in a respectful manner. All right. So it is different from the way parents in the Western world brings up their children. Yes, in a respectful manner, in the sense that as an Africa, precisely Nigeria, okay, because I am from Nigeria, so let me talk about Nigeria. The parents must make sure that the children wakes up in the morning after doing their normal morning devotion. To depends on the family anyway. I'm talking about Christian home right now. Morning devotion, then you greet your parents. All right, you greet every elder that is in your midst, your elder sisters, your elder siblings, brothers, uncles, aunties, whoever that are living with you. That is how it is done in Nigeria. Like some languages like Yoruba now, there's what they call um, they prostrate if they want to greet. All right, that is how they are. A sign of respect. When you see a Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman that wants to greet an elder person, they must bow down. Some of them will even bow down totally on the floor, on the ground. Some of them will just bend down. Ebale, I don't know how they speak it. They will dobale, something like that. That is how they greet. But we that are from the Niger Delta part of the Nigeria, we don't do that, but we greet, we show respect. All right, that is when we talk about upbringing and how to greet your elders. All right, but why I am saying all this, I am going somewhere, guys, is because I have come to realize that the way our African parents behave, I don't understand, and it baffles me a lot. It baffles me in the sense that, as an African parent, some anyway, in quotes, some, if they manage to train that child, be it a boy or a girl, to school, higher institution, the person now graduates, get a good job, they will be expecting a lot from that child. They will be expecting a lot from that their male child or that their female child. Not forgetting that these children were on their own in heaven. You now decide to play lovey lovey, what I always call lovey lovey, with your spouse or with your baby husband or with your lover boy or lover girl. All right. And there was intimacy. Then concession happens. All right. So it is now a decision between you, the couple, or you, the boyfriend and girlfriend, to decide whether to keep the pregnancy or not and to nurture the child. Some of them, even when they don't know who is responsible for their pregnancy, some ladies, they will decide to keep the pregnancy as a single mother and bring up their children single-handedly. All right, fine and good. But why is it that even though you have tried all you could to make sure you give your children befitting education, or you make sure you give your children befitting upbringing, at the end of the day, you are expecting to get back all what you have spent on that child? Eh? That is where I am going. In Africa, Nigeria parents, they are the ones that brought this child from Baba God. The child did not say, I want to come to Nigeria. The child did not say, I want to come to Africa. The child did not say, I want to come to Mr. Lagbaya's family. You are the one that went to play love, whether it was a deliberate kind of love, whether it was infatuation kind of one, whether it is the rape type or anyone, okay? You are the one that have decided, okay, let's do this. And at the long run, pregnancy occur. You now still decide that you will want to have the baby. Okay, now why is it that as an African father, an African mother, in quotes, some, not all, okay, they will now compel that child, by the time they have managed to train that child right from kindergarten to higher institution, they will now be expecting heaven on earth from that child. Is it supposed to be so? They will now compel that child. It is in Africa I see that parents depend on children to build house. Parents depend on children to buy them motor car. Parents depend on children to carry them abroad. The children in the first place, did they tell you guys that they want to come to planet Earth, let alone to come to Nigeria? All your frustration, I'm talking of our Nigeria parents now, some of them, all their frustration, everything, they will now put it on this child. If the child is a female child, oh, 9 was passed. It was passed because they will just be saying, okay, all this while we've been training you to school, train you to higher institution, now you have gotten employment, now you have done this, you have done that. So now it is high time for you to train your younger siblings. Where is it written? Now they ask questions. So, which constitution is it written that as an elder sister or as an elder brother, it is a must? They will now put all their liability on that child because it is only that elder one that managed to go to school. That is, if he or she chooses to go to school. Another worst one is that whether they are the one that sent the child in diaspora, whether it was the particular child that made his or her way, find his or her way against all odds to make sure he wants to go to the Western world. Once they just hear that this person is gone, whether they are the one that sponsor or not, they are expecting that you must bring 80% of your incomes back to Africa, Nigeria. They want you not to do anything for yourself. I'm talking of our Nigeria average or poor parents. Some of them, I'm not saying it's all of them, but if you want to take statistics, 99 point something percent of an average Nigerian or a poor Nigeria, they all depend on their children, that they felt that that child have arrived and they are now expecting all what they have put on that child, all what they have sponsored on that child, all that donkey years for the child to give back to them. It is wrong. It is wrong in the sense that the child did not beg you people from heaven that he was. He was enjoying himself in heaven with Baba God. Okay? You people now did what you did. You have fun. You enjoy yourself. Lovely, lovely kiss, kiss, cuddle, cuddle, touch, touch, pammy, pammy, everything. Pregnancy now occur. Out of 1 million sperm that releases, it is only one that will fertile the egg, which eventually fertilize the woman. All right, that child now say, okay, now me fertilize, me first run reach room, fertilize. Okay, I am coming to Nigeria. After having them now, suffer continues from where you could start. You start training this child, nurture this child to university level. My question here is that why is it that most African parents, when they have trained their children to certain level that they know that yes, this child is now stable, financially okay, that is when they will now be recalling all what they have been spending on the child. You have to buy me house, you have to buy me car because Mary Amaka, you know Mary that is in Europe. Yes, I know Mary that is in Europe. Mary that is in Europe just went to Europe 6 months ago, and she has sent a Lexus Jeep to the mother. Now that time, African mama go remember. Bam. You know Kelechi that traveled just 4 months ago. Yes, I know Kelechi. Yes, mama. Kelechi and you, who senior? Mama, na me senior Kelechi. Kelechi na just small boy of yesterday. You don't know what Kelechi is doing. What Kelechi they go press for America when he day. You don't know. Your own is that Kelechi don't already buy 10 plots of land or acres of land for the parents. Then you as a mama or a papa, now you are now compelling your daughter to do that. Then the most annoying part of it is that when that person now says that I'm mama or papa, for now, you know, I just graduated, I don't have money, I'm just managing to give you whatever I know I can afford as of now. That is when they will now want to control your finance. They will want to know your income. Yeah, Nigeria parents. Who not fear una, Nigeria parents. Who not fear una? The ones in Africa. That is the one I'm talking about. Not the ones that are in diaspora that have changed you. Maybe the ones that are in diaspora will be like that before, because they say in life, if you cannot beat them, you join them. If you go to Rome, then you behave what? Like the Romans. And so it be. So anywhere where you go, if you go to abroad now, chinchon country, if you know you want to blend, what will you do? You start learning how to speak chinchon, even though the chinchon get k-leg, it's not smooth for mouth, it's not sweet. Even though the chinchon, they cost you put, you go they say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, because of what? Something took you to that place. You have something in mind that you want to achieve. That was why you decided in the first place to go to chinchon country. All right. So they will want to know your income. That is Nigeria mother for you. That is Nigeria father for you. They will want to know what you will be giving them every month. Yes. Because somebody said that she is even trying her best to send money to her mother every month, her father every month. But the father now said that money she's sending is too small. And there are two of them that are in Europe. That money is too small, that in a month he wants 500 pounds. In a month, he wants 500 pounds for himself. Then the mother should talk for herself that this one now is on your own, or on your own. So the lady was like, 500 a month for just only you, papa. I've not even talked of mama. I've not even talked of our small siblings that I am still sponsoring in school, higher institution. Nigeria papa say that one you talk, you just talk on your own. You are waiting on your own. All what I'm saying is that every month send me 500 pounds. That is for my own pocket money. Then I will count 1 year for you. By the time you have stayed in Europe for 1 year, let me just manage. Say 1 year. Don't forget you'll be giving me 500 pounds every month as pocket money. My own, no, not for your mama, not for family, just for me. Then by the time you have stayed 1 year in Europe, boom, 365 days / 366 days, you will buy land for me. Hey, my lovely people. African parents. I don't know whether other African country does that too. But where I come from, Nigeria, they do and where that is a country whereby parents have infrared. You know what they call infrared? In those days, there are these phones that you keep close to each other to receive files, infrared. And parents too, with uncles and siblings, all of them have Bluetooth. They Bluetooth from Africa where they Bluetooth into your account to know what is going in and what is going out. African parents na no go gree at all. Everything at first say una don manage train that pikin for school, una wan get am back. But it's totally wrong because the pikin did not tell you, Papa, Mama, I want to leave Baba God, that place where I hear say e fine well with enough gold wey God take gallant the place. The pikin dey there dey enjoy the type of food, heavenly praises, heavenly everything. Una come do wetin una do jiggy finish, Papa and Mama jiggy finish, come bring Papa Ejima into the life. Now una wan make Papa Ejima dey give una everything he work for in Europe. Hey, Chukwuabiama. Wonder shall never end in this our life we are. But come to think of it too, the same blood that flows in the vein of African parents is the same that flows in the white people. The difference is just that the skin color. The white people don't live their life like that. If you give them, okay, they take. If you don't give them, they don't monitor you. Some of them self, when you want to give them, they don't even want to take. They will tell you, go and spend that your money on your children. But our Nigerian parents, when they are them big, and the most annoying part of it is that even though when you try your best to fix them up, to open shop for them, to open business for them, you don't try, you say yes, Papa, Mama, thank you very much. You sent me to school, which to me is not compare. You must not compare me to do what's not in my mind. But okay, because of I started with respect, and so we be. That is how they train us, respect. So because of saying they give them that respect now, we as an Africa, which is our number one priority, anything we are doing, we respect our parents. All right. So guys, because of that, now they will want to have a total control over your life. They will want to have a total control in your finance. They will want to have a total control in your relationship, even when you are dating or when you never marry. African parents, they want to know who you are going out with. Yes. They want to know whether the person are Dangote pikin. Yes. Whether the person are proper, they want to know. And they don't want to even hear that word poor, let alone pa, because them themselves, they have PhD for poverty. So they will not want you to come and suffer what they have suffered. So they will want to really channel you into people like Dangote, people like Davido, I know wetin I mean. All these people wey be say Pepe, the rest, people like Ned, them, their children. They say if they born you with silver spoon, definitely na so the silver spoon dey go. So those that are born with silver spoon, na the people we want to compare your parents, the African parents, we want you to date those kind of people, because and if you don't do that, African parents, they compare to die, not be small. The day they ask you of 1,000 naira, you understand that they want to pay osusu in their contribution, and you say, Mama, I don't have that time. They go tell you your life history. God punish you. You are good for nothing. You don't they give this mama sins, or you don't they give this papa sins, my people. Because you just told him or her that period that you don't have that 1,000. They don't they cause you, God punish you. Not be your mates they go out with Dangote pikin, not be your mates they with Davido, not be your mates they not be the same people so you get. Now then get, they don't even find reach you. So what are you using your life to do? They don't they cause you tell you your life history. You see that house right there for T Junction there? Yes, Papa, I see the house. Now the one of the Ejime, now buy him, now buy that house for the parents. They don't they compare. How the Ejime gets money, they don't know. Nigerian parents don't want to know. What they are just after is money, material things. That is what they are after. Most of them, I didn't say all of them, most of them. Yes. I don't care if anybody comes across the video and say that it's not true. It's their cup of tea. But that is what I have come to realize and see as well. Okay, if you are saying it's not true, what about this Nigerian guy now that cried and said that the father is managing to send 100 pounds to the father every month? All right. The father now said that that 100 pounds is too small, that he should make it 500 pounds. Eh? If Nato say it's not true, the Nigerian parents don't compare children. What about somebody that cried out now that said that the father now is saying that he should pay 500 pounds to him every month, and that 500 pounds is just for him alone. It's not included for house rent. It not include for the other children. It not include for the wife. Only him alone. All right, as upkeep every month, and even say that in the next 1 year, the child should save to buy land. Hey, it is well, oh, African parents, because the only way I will say yes that I love in African parenting, all right, in some African parenting is the respect aspect of it. Respect aspect of it and hardworking. African parents, the ones that are not too wealthy, okay, even their male children, they will make sure that everybody in the house will work. If it is the ones that are into business, hawking, after school, they will send that child to the street to start selling. That is why you see that most men today that are from Nigeria, most men today, their wives cannot make shakara for them, because when they were growing up as a child, they were taught how to cook. And I admire that a lot. When I see guys cook like this, and some of them, they are very good cook, even more than women, because their mothers or their fathers or their guardian, whoever that brought them up, we teach them house chores, we teach them how to cook, we teach them how to fetch firewood. That is how we are in Nigeria. Those that use firewood, you must fetch firewood, because you cannot stay in the house and be rebellious, and you expect your mother or your father to go to the farm to fetch firewood for you to cook. No way. All right. By the time the villagers, I'm talking of people that are brought up now from rural area, by the time the villagers, your mother or your parents is shouting on top of her voice or his voice, and villagers come to hear about it, they will scold you and you'll be so ashamed. Because in Africa, Nigeria precisely is a country whereby the society train up children, not only your parents. It's not like the Western world that you see some African children that are so spoiled, they talk back at their parents, they are so rebellious, they don't want to do anything. That is not how it is in Nigeria. That is why I love them when it comes to respect. You will not sit down as a boy, even a girl, if you like, be a freaking beautiful damsel. You must assist your parents. You must go to the farm. You must wash akpu, what we call cassava. You must wash melon, what we call egusi. You must follow them to the farm to uproot yam. For those of you that are brought up in rural area, then for those that are brought up in urban area, there are still responsibilities that you need to do as a damsel, as a fine or pretty boy. You have to do some things in the house. You have to wash plates. Oh, but in the diaspora, most of them now, they're even making their children to lazy. You see parents, they will go and buy a washing plate dishes machine, so they will just pack everything there to wash. Machine will do everything. Robot now, na be the talk of it. They fine and good. Technology is good, all right. But sometimes we should still know that as Africa that we are, we have this blood in us, that I will say that we should not just allow it to just die like that. Some parents, that is why you see children in the diaspora, the Nigerian children in the diaspora, most of them misbehave because they don't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything. Their parents have tried all they could to put food on the table, to make sure that they have internet all day, to buy games that they request, but they don't want to work. Where who dash monkey banana for that nonsense in Nigeria? Who you be? Who you be that your parents will return from work, the ditches that she left in the morning will still be there, and tomorrow you expect that parent to go and pay your school fees? No way. No way. Even though you hurriedly left for school, as you return, some parents said in Nigeria, as you return, no food for you until you complete your job. Some parents are like that, yes. Until you complete your job that you left before going to school, before you will eat your lunch, or sometimes if you skip lunch. Most of them practice 101. That is food in the morning, breakfast, no food in the afternoon, then dinner, supper. 101. And they are used to it. But what I am against here is that after all the suffering and smiling, African parents will want their children to pay back. It's as if it's a payback. That is how I will put it. Payback time. Payback time. Not that your child is a politician, whereby they go into politics and they see money to steal, to build mansion for you and all that. That your child that you are now telling to pay you back all what you have spent for that child is just a mere civil servant. It's just somebody that just managed to be dating one Okada rider or one taxi driver. But you expect everything. You want that child to change your wardrobe. You want that same child to celebrate your birthday party for you. You want that child to build house for you. You want that same child to buy land for you. You want that child to take you to abroad. You want that child to do everything. You want kill the pikin. You won't kill the pikin simply because of say you train that pikin to school. The pikin force you, say, mama papa come take me from heaven when I die, they suffer. You hear? Take me from heaven when you die, put me for your belly, you born me, I want to come that lineage. The pikin tell you. So why will you now at the end as a parent, a Nigerian parent, you want to put all your frustration, all your life, everything you want to depend on this child? You want to depend on that your son. You want to depend on that your daughter. That your child will be the one to still sponsor other 5 or 7 siblings that are behind her. Hey, Jesus Christ. Oh. And some of them might even go to do voodoo. That the man should not marry, or the daughter should not marry, so that she can be taking care of them. She can be taking care of her own younger siblings. Yes, I said the voodoo. Then they do it well. Dibia, they go visit her. That same money that your child gives to the African Nigerian mother or Nigerian father, they will take part of it to go and do what we call ojuju, to put a spell on that child. A pretty girl will be up to like 40 years. She's not married. All what she is working for are for the parents and her siblings. A handsome and good-looking man will be up to 50 years. He has not seen a love of his life. All what he's working for is for the parents, for the siblings, for family, for him to even get his own small corner bungalow self. Now, WAEC examination, they simple. We no go fit. You will be walking like elephant. You are eating like an ant because you are under a spell. All what you are getting, you are sending to your parents. Now my papa na train me, now wetin I go do? Now only me na go school, now wetin I go do? Now my mama na suffer train me, now wetin I go do? Mama want to 100,000, you ring you for phone, you go send for her. Mama want 500,000, she ring you for phone. You go. I'm not saying that you should not be of assistance to your family members, your parents. What I am saying here is that Nigerian parents should not compel their children. That is a must. Like the topic I am talking about, the man that said that the son should be sending him 500 pounds every month. What if that son have not stabilized? Now they think that one at all. Now they think that one at all. You don't even think the bills children pay. Is it everything they will come and tell you? African Nigerian parents want you to tell them everything in and out about your life. They are monitoring you like this with microscope. They call them telescope. I've been waiting with mirror. They want to regulate your life. You see how politicians regulate law into the way they want. That is how our African parents want to regulate your life. They want you to do whatever they wish, not what you desire as a child for them. It's their wish. They are compelling you that you must do this one. That you must do this one for them. You must bring your salary to them. You must not get married yet until you have stabilized them. You must train your younger siblings in school because they suffer to train you. You must carry 1, 2, 3 of your families abroad. If you are in the diaspora, that must to. If you are in the diaspora, they manage to sponsor you to the diaspora, or you yourself, you try all you could, you to follow friends, whether through backyard door, whether through normal door to diaspora. They will tell you now you have crossed, thank God, the 1 year, 2 years, they call you for phone. No, you can't carry your sister go. Come carry your brother go. Whether the sister is not even willing to go, then they will brainwash that sister, they will brainwash that brother, they will talk him or her into accepting to go abroad. All right, that is how Nigerian parents are. They are full of comparison. The most annoying part is that comparison that they are doing. When they know very well that there are most Nigerians are using their body to trade. They know, Nigerian parents know that most of their children are using their body to trade, but they don't care. What they are just after is the finance. What they are after is a roof over their head. What they are after is to get the latest Hollandis to tie of thousands of naira, the latest trinkets. That is what they are after. That the child should build estate for them, even when the child has not even built for herself. That is what they are after, or himself. That is what they know. They don't want to care about how you make your money. It's not their cup of tea. Your own, they say you are now an adult, okay? You can fend for yourself. So as you can fend for yourself, then give me what rightfully belongs to me as a father. Give me what rightfully belongs to me as a mother. I don't care to know how you make the money. Whether their children are making it in dubious way, 419, defrauding people, standing on highway, carrying gun, kidnappers, doing all sorts of criminality. Nigerian parents, some of them don't care. What they are after is that money should be entering their bank account. Oh my good God. My good God. Is that how it's supposed to be? I don't think that is how it's supposed to be. A parent with pride will not take a dime from a child that you know very well that is using her body for money. A parent with pride will not take a dime when you know that this your son that is giving you money is getting his money from dubious way. If you don't know and you were collecting before, that is different. But when you have come to know, when you have come to realize that yes, this is what your child is doing for a living, all right, a parent, a real parent, a good parent, make I don't even talk of God-fearing parent, because most of all these things, they will say, most of all these parents, they will tell you they go to church. Sunday Christian, they call themselves God-fearing, but they don't really practice what Christianity is all about. So I don't even want to bring in religion now. I am talking of a good parent. If you know where your child is making money from, criminal way of making money, dubious way of making money, selling herself, and you are collecting that money because you are comparing yourself with Mama Amaka, that Mama Amaka's child is sending her money to build house. Mama Amaka's child is doing this for her. They just send money from sent a limousine from abroad. Now Mama Amaka can get the type of limousine for the whole city. Then your own child, now you will now push your child, whoever that gave me thumbs up, thank you. You will now push your child to go and do something that is not right. Nigeria parents, you people should stop it. You people should stop it, because by the time the kasala blow now, It is these same you people that are doing all these things, collecting money, calling your children. Una, Emeka, month don dey end though. When will you send me pocket money? You will not ask Emeka what kind of business Emeka is doing, even though you are hearing some kind of talk behind the back of Emeka. You will not ask. According to Evans the kidnapper, he said he heard talk when they said that his son is a notorious kidnapper. So when he heard so, the son, he told the son not to be sending money to him anymore. Which the son said true. Which the son said is true, that the father said, don't send me money anymore. That is pride. Even if it is suffering, let him continue with his suffering and smiling. Because it is very bad that most Nigerian parents, what they just think of is themselves alone. They want to have a control over their children's life. They will tell you the type of woman to marry. They will tell you the size of woman to marry. Whether not the fat one or whether not the slim leopard side or the leopard chandio, they will tell you. They will want to tell you where to marry from a particular village. Some parents are like that. I don't want to call tribe name. They know themselves. They will want to tell you where you will, the state you will go to, the family said that you will go and marry from. For this kind 21st century where we dey, when people are marrying from different races, provided they find happiness, they love each other, they can stay together till death do them part. But Nigeria parents, we want to regulate your life. You have been regulating your child's life right from conception. You manage to see born the pikin come out. You dey regulate am right from kindergarten, regulate am through secondary school, regulate am through higher institution. Now the person is alone, not even living with you under the same roof anymore. You are still using microscope, telescope, mirror to monitor am, dey find where e dey to regulate im life to your own way. When this child tells you, now, Mama, I want to marry a Yoruba person, you are not Yoruba, your family, no way will you marry a Yoruba person. No way, no, not when I'm alive. Nigeria parents, yes, not when I'm alive. You will not go and marry from this place. You will not go and marry from, you must come and marry from our state. You must come and marry from this local government. You must come and marry from this village. You must come and marry from this family. Nigeria parents for you. But the most annoying part of it, the one that is really annoying me the most, is when they want to put everything, that is to say, especially the ones that are maids, the ones that they have managed to train to school, whether they are the one that sponsor the child to school, whether they are not the one that sponsor the child to school, their own is that you are a graduate, you are working, so therefore you need to pay them back. You need to take care of your younger siblings. Your younger siblings, as far as they are of age, can they not go and fend for themselves? Can they not go and do whatever you did to even pass you in life? So must you now say that you as a first child, or as a first son, or whatever, or as a light in the house, because it could even be anywhere, any position, that you must now train your other siblings? There are a lot of people who took destiny into their hands. They made themselves. But Nigeria parents, they don't care whether they made themselves or not. They don't care. Most of them don't care. As far you are sending them that one naira every month, they don't even care where you get that money from. Whether you are working hard for the money, whether you are not working hard for the money, provided you are now an adult, it is now your responsibility to take care of them. Yes, that is the word. Your responsibility is a must, that you will take care of them after they have taken care of you. That is to say, it's like a trade by barter. Let me put it that way. Trade by barter. I will do this for you, then you give me this. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I will give this to you, then you will give me this in return. That is how most African Nigeria parents are. They trade their children. Trade by barter. In those days in Nigeria, years back, I wasn't even born, but I read it in history, where Nigeria practiced trade by barter. I don't have this, but I need this, then you will give me this, and we will take this in exchange. That is what most of our Nigeria parents are doing to date. They trade their children. They train their children because they will tell you they are the one that sponsored, and so freaking what? That child, did the child tell you that he or she want to live Baba God in heaven where there is lot of good choppings full of diamond and gold, as Bible recorded that if you go there, say you no go like to come back? Did your child tell you that he is not comfortable in heaven where he is with his friends as angels to come to Nigeria to come and suffer with you? Now, what did the child tell you? That is why you see that among the millions of sperm that is released from the men's spermatozoa, you will see sperm they run vio. Some of them they dodge, they no go gree go fertilize the egg because they no wan go for that kind of family, because they know say by the time they go that family, they manage to arrive, they go suffer. They will suffer. Every damn thing will be their responsibility. Now then go they pay school fees. Now then go they pay their siblings that have children out of wedlock school fees. Now then go pay house rent. Now then go feed family. So that is why you see that some sperms then they dodge. You know, if you go and read biology, you play biology videos and see when men releases sperm and see the millions of sperm that is coming at you. You will just see how they are running. Fium, 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 fium. Why do you think they are running like that? Some of them they talk because these sperm are human, undermining that they have not fertilized. All right, they don't they discuss. I don't want to go to this family. They don't they dodge. You know, when you shoot bullet, if you are watching war film like this, as Chuck Norris a shoot bullet, you go just see the boat go dodge. That is how the spermatozoa, how then the job will dodge, it will be swimming. The one that is not fast enough, and I can go hit the woman egg, can go fertilize. That is how it is. Others don't want to go to that family. As they run, someone say, "Oh, this is Dangote family. Yes, I want to go to Dangote family." Go fertilize Dangote. Bam. Then when the mother have the child, they go come for Dangote family. Dangote, all of them will be struggling to go to that family because they know that they are made for life. The man have put down legacy for them in life, for their children safe to come. They are unborn children that you don't even know the sex and the color. That is what we are talking about. But when you know that you are going to a poor home, the sperm will not agree to fertilize. No way, they will be running, dodging they dodge the bullets. They dodge the bullets. At the end of the day, the one that is not smart enough will now go and meet the woman. Conception will now take place. Before you know, delivery. Okay, you that managed to still carry your baby in your womb for donkey months and put to bed, you still train the child, but you will now want that child now to pay you back. It is payback time. Like some parents go say, before uncle, you go come train me. Can you imagine? Before uncle, not you go train me before, and if I suffer for you, not me pack your poo. Not when you they sick, not me take care of you. When you they misbehave, not me they there for you. So now that you have managed to be mini arrive, you know what we call mini arrive. Mini arrive are the ones that are see money in thousands. They never reach millionaire. They never arrive. All right. So then they mini arrive. That is their monies and their savings are between thousands to like 500,000, 700,000, 900,000. Mini arrive. Then the ones when they talk of say they don't arrive. Now the millionaires where they don't arrive for life, where we say anything they release, go shake them. Bang, bang, bang. That is their financial status stand gidigba like a statue. That is the one I say I call the ones that have arrived. Your child is under mini arrive. You see the struggle. You see the struggle. You see the shake. You see the shake like Shakespeare. Then you as a father, you as a mother, that's supposed to put your knees on the ground that let my child, oh God, make my child arrive now. Make my child see follow people that they call millionaire now. If not billionaire, since I did not get to that position. You will be monitoring your child with torchlight. You don't know what torchlight is, like how this ring like this now. That is how some Nigerian parents, they go ornament to the highest like this. They monitor the pikin finance. So any 10 cover that is coming in, they want to know from that child. It is totally wrong. Pray for your children. Pray that your children should be better off than you. That is a total parent. That is a supreme mother. That is a rich father. When your children give to you at their own will, that is what Oyibo people call willful giving. You accept it. Not that you will tell your child that this man that told the son that he will not be collecting £100 anymore, that henceforth it should be £500. Yay! In a month, how much is the man's salary? £500. In a country that they don't joke with tax, you pay your tax, you pay your utility bills, you pay your community, your council bills, you pay all the payables. It's not like Nigeria, whereby you can still do some kind of bem mago mago. You understand? You guys know what I mean. European countries is not like African countries that people can still do some kind of mago mago, hide some kind of things. No way. You will pay all the payables. If not, they will cut you off. Now, this your son managed to be giving you £100 every month. You said that £100 is too small. You said the £100 is too small. Then the one the daughter is giving you, the daughter is giving you about £80 or so every month. That is 180. You are saying the money they are sending to you is too small. That two of them, 500. And why you even ask your daughter to give you £500 is because she is married. Hey, Chukwa Biama. My lovely people. Because she is married, so she have the responsibility now to take care of you as far you are alive. I now see why in Nigeria, when parents like this die, their children are ready to go and borrow money to give them a befitting burial. When you are from a bad family, you know I've treated about bad family before, where your parents want to regulate your life. They don't want you to stand. They don't want you to even have your immediate family. They don't want you to save for the future of your unborn children. They want to take every dime, every penny. You manage to wear new clothes. Oh, they will say you are stingy. You manage to make new hair that you a silicone. I say silicone. What is this hair called that are not even human hair? Don't forget again. All this premium hair. They will just conclude that it's human hair. You are carrying Brazilian hair of 200,000. They don't they calculate for you, whereas now you know what you carry for hair. They will want and just packaging and like maybe 2,000 naira per weave you carry for hair. They don't they calculate for you. That is how they are. Some Nigerian mothers and fathers. Some Nigerian uncles, the uncles, so that we are on bad well. They did not even spend a dime on you. They don't spend a dime on you, but when they ask you for money or they ask you for anything, you tell them you don't have. They don't see you as bad person. They don't they gossip you. You are now wicked. You are this. You are not that. And you are not a graduate now. I don't have graduate now. My children refuse to go to school, or I don't have money to sponsor them to school. You that went to school that is a graduate, I ask you for 10,000 naira. You are not telling me story that touches the heart. They will just see you as bad person. The uncles and the aunties, the ones we have in Nigeria. Note, I did not say all families, but if we want to take statistics, most family, the most percentage, go to families that want to regulate their children's life, that want to get every dime from that child. They don't want the child to have a savings of his or her own. Yes, fine and good. It's good to take care of your parents if you have. I'm not saying that. I'm not disputing the fact. Some people will say, how I wish my father is alive. My father would have enjoyed me. How I wish my mother is alive. She would have enjoyed. That lie, you. All those things when they talk, just they talk and not common flag. Now lie. The father or the parent die on time because they know that 1/10 cover they won't have even seen from that child. So you know, Nigerians, we get big talk. Make I sing this song. I don't forget to sing her. Make you know they tell me big talk, a big talk, a big talk. I no 1 year again. No. Make you no dey tell me a big talk, a big talk, a big talk. I no wan hear again o. All what you dey talk all na bobo juice. All na bobo juice. All na bobo juice. All you dey talk all na bobo juice. All na bobo juice. All na bobo juice. All na big talk. I will take you to the office tomorrow. All na big talk. Don't worry, you will get the job at LNG. All na big talk. I will sponsor you to university level. All na big talk. I say make you no dey tell me big talk, I be big talk, I be big talk. I no wan hear again o. Make you no dey tell me I be big talk, I be big talk, I be big talk. I no wan hear again o. All what you dey yarn na bobo juice, uncle. I no wan hear again o. All what you dey yarn na bobo juice, na opata, aunty. I no wan hear again o. That is the kind of life Nigerians are living. Big talk. The ones that we say, hey, how I wish my parents are alive. I would have done this. I would have brought down heaven on earth. You know that is not possible. All na waiting. Now big talk. When that parents was alive, what little thing did you even contribute? That is how they are. Lies. They are full of lies. They are full of lies and comparison because they no go fit do am, but that is how they will just want to say it to spite. To spite the ones that their parents are alive, to spite the ones that are just trying to manage to send money. Okay, like this man now that manages to send £100 every month to the father. I'm not even talking of the mother. To the father now, that the father is now demanding 500. Before this man came out to demand 500, don't you people think that some of the family members or friends must have tuned in? Papa Amaka, which can you dey forehand though, Papa Amaka? Now you dey talk like this, you don't even dey talk like a Delta man anymore. Now your pikin dey send £100. Your pikin wey don dey for Europe close to 1 year, they send £100 to you every month, and you dey talk am thank you, dey pray joy for am. Hey Papa Amaka, you forehand. They must have tuned this man, brainwashed this man. They are jealous because their own child is not even giving them a dime. Then the stupid Papa Amaka that is not wise now cry to the son that is not ready to accept the £100. Who lose now? Who lose now? Son now say, okay, Papa, if you cannot take £100, I cannot afford £500. So let me just stop the money. Let me stop the money and save the money. You understand? Who lose now? You know they wise. You will just be comparing your children. What good parents will be comparing your child? What good parents will be comparing your child with other children, with other of their cousins, with other family bloodline? What good parents? Do you know what they are doing? You don't know what that child is doing for a living. Even though you know, you will just zip up. Your own be say, make the pepper they rest. Make the pepper they flow at the end of the day. By the time you call Emeka, container, Batagawo, Emeka, container, when I tell you since, for IC, when they land, now that kind type, now Nigerian parents, they after. Wetin Emeka they pass through, whether Emeka they prison, whether Emeka na ex-convict, whether they don't arrest Emeka say he go push, e not concern, they not be their cup of tea. By the time they see him for CNN or BBC or national television, they go just, now that day they go disown Emeka. So Emeka, now this kind of thing they do for Europe. Hey, Emeka. So this is what you are doing at Europe. You dey go push. Now this kind of thing they go do for Europe, Emeka. But when Emeka was sending you money, when you were ringing Emeka all day, Emeka will not pick phone calls. You go call phone for 100 times in a day, phone self go die. Emeka will charge it. You never knew Emeka they push. Una see una life. When I tell people that if there is another life, I'm not even coming back as a black skin. Make I just dey for heaven when I dey. Make I dey for heaven when I dey. And they talk this thing every time. People will laugh. Say, Didi, you too like money. Yes, I love money, but I'm not lost over money, but I will tell the truth. All right? My next life I will come, if only there will be another life. God, when he dey heaven, when he create human and earth, I no wan come for African country. Like, God, repatriate me, go back. Repatriate me, go back, because African country, you want to talk of witchcraft, they get they get emeritus degree. If you want to talk of jealousy, they get first class. If you want to talk of wickedness, oh my good God, doctorate degree. If you want to talk of atrocities, bad life, evil life, wickedness, even to their own bloodline, I don't even know the highest degree when I go take qualify them. That is how they are. If you are managing to excel, they don't want you to be stagnant. They want you to be stagnant because I said that they use what we call monitoring spirit. That is torchlight or mirror to be monitoring you. They want you to be stagnant. If I am lying, have you ever asked yourself that even on this YouTube we are doing, most Nigerians YouTubers don't make it. Most Nigerian YouTubers don't make it. They will come to your video. They will manage to watch your video. The one way you want to manage to watch. The one way no one manage to watch, they will draw your video. They will not put thumbs up. The feature of thumbs up is there. The feature of thumbs down is there. They will give you thumbs down. Bam. That is to say this person they talk rubbish. That is why the people that program YouTube, they put that thumbs down button. They know the reason why they put that, because of Nigerians, Africans, they put that thing. Yes, it's because of us. They put that thumbs down button because they know that most of us don't like ourselves. We don't like ourselves. If you manage to excel, say you don't manage even hit 1,000 views for one of your videos, they jealous you. Some of them don't they think of how to want to write to YouTube, make them demonetize your channel. If you have something on that channel that is your own things, they will not see you. They will believe you. They will just be quiet. They will allow you to be doing your own thing. They suffer. Life, they do endless stream. They talk, all your throat don't dry finish. They watch, but the day you manage blow, maybe you feel blow from one international person. Nobody knows how you want to blow, but when blow now blow. By that time, they will not remember that you have their content that have been on that channel for 1 year. That is when they will now know that you are making money, generating money from that content. Yes, that is how they are. That is how they are. They want from you, but they don't want to give out. That is what Nigerians are. Okay? If you check YouTube statistics, how many Nigerians YouTuber don't make them? How many don't make them? I think in Nigeria, as a Nigerian as a whole, the biggest YouTuber is a Wode. I don't know how I pronounce his name. WODE. Wode. I think he's the biggest YouTuber. Yes, people visit his channel. He's not the biggest YouTuber that owns over 500,000 subscribers. He's a Nigerian, okay, that owns over 500,000 subscribers. How many people like him? How many? Even the ones that know certain things that they know about the YouTube business, they will not want to share with you, but they want to get from you, which I treated some time ago in one of my topics titled Journey of YouTube. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I am talking about Nigerians here. To share yourself, hey, now that one self, now work. Now big work for them to share you. No way. No way. When white people are sharing your video, white people that you are fans to, that they share your video, but you, the black skin, see your skin, Nigeria, enemy of progress. That is how they will be jumping from one channel to the other to know how many subscribers you have. whether your channel is growing. By the time your channel is growing, that time they will not remember you, village people. They will not remember that there was a time you posted one of their content, and whereas you are the one that gave them the go ahead to post it to. That is Nigeria for you. Nigeria parents for you. Okay, so guys, we should stop all this kind of life when we talk about parenting. Your children can do for you, but it should not be mandatory. You should not compel your child to do things for you. You should not compel your child to buy a house for you. If he or she can afford and buy the house for you, okay, in your name. If he or she is working hard for their money and they said, okay, mama, I want to send you to Europe, it's okay. For your information, those of you Nigerian parents that send your children abroad for schooling, tomorrow you will use it to curse them. That was why I talk of trade and barter. You will use it to curse the child that, after all, I saw Nigeria University, but I decided to train you abroad. The pikin beg you to make you train them for abroad. The pikin beg you. It's not because of show off. It's show off. You want to show yourself off that yes, you can afford the abroad university school fees. Yes, Didi said so. You based in Nigeria, you are financially okay. Your child managed to finish BSc. She can continue her PhD or whatever degree or master's degree or PG degree back in Nigeria, but you choose to as a parent. You choose to. Because when I started this topic, I said, Nigeria, we are brought up with respect. So you choose to that, Kelechi, I don't hear say Kelechi son dey for Holland, dey school. Kelechi son dey Holland, dey do BSc. Okay, Mary, don't worry. By the time you come out service from NYSC, I take you abroad for your masters or your PhD or whatever degree. Okay, Mary really graduates, come out. You as a parent now, you went tasked and they run to find university that Mary will go to further education. Did Mary force you? Mary managed to go for that 2 years course, whatever year course he or she is going, and graduated. Come back now. That is when you will now be telling Mary that Mary, you know I'm the one that sponsor you abroad for masters, so I'm the one that sponsor you for your PhD. So now you have to give me this money back. Hey, Mary tell you say want to do PhD for abroad. It's not because of show off, because your best friend's son or your neighbor's daughter is abroad schooling for BSc. Then you yourself, you say your own pikin no go fall your hand. Even though the pikin is Dundee United. What is Dundee United? Dundee United is a child that doesn't know anything. If you like write A as big as this house, you don't know, I go turn them upside down. Doesn't have B. That is Dundee United. That is how I qualify. I define my Dundee United. You will make sure with all means that that child will go and school abroad. Comparison, when I talk African parents, Nigerian parents, comparison. Their neighbors are building houses. Okay, they are building duplexes. All your comparison. Mary, you are now a graduate, so you must come and you know Lagbaja. Mary will say yes, mama. Do you know that Lagbaja have bought 7-bedroom duplex for the parents? Yes, mama, I've heard about it. You've told me 1 million times. Okay, I want you to get me 14-bedroom duplex. Lagbaja, mind you, only went to BSc in Holland. But you went to Holland, or you went to Finland, or you went to India to do masters. You went there to do PhD. So you know what your father and I cough out. If you know what your father and I cough out, Mary, you will come and buy that 14-bedroom duplex for us. That is Nigerian parents for you. Comparison. They compare in bad ways. They compare in competition ways. Competition ways in the sense that any person they know that is doing well, they want to compare the child to even overtake. You know, in race competition, all right, it's all about stamina. All of you, I'm talking of race, I'm not talking of relay right now, like 100-meter race, all right? So all these short race, all of you have a starting point at the same time. It's not like relay race that somebody might be in front, another person behind. All of you have starting points. So that is how some are. Life, all right, might have starting points, but overtaking is allowed. I believe in overtaking is allowed. If you want to overtake me in life, in anything we are doing, fine and good. If I do BSc and I decide that I don't want to continue, or maybe situation did not give me the privilege to continue my heart desire to further, and you did the BSc as well, but situation of life, destiny of life now made you to further, fine and good, you can further, get your PhD, become a doctor, become a professor. It's to your own advantage, all right? It's to your own credit as well. So I believe in overtaking in life. Overtaking is allowed. Anything we are doing, overtaking is allowed. So that's how it is. That's how it is, guys. That's how it is. So we should stop all this comparing our children, because some of them will run away from the house. You will not hear from them. Is that what you want? So is that what you want? Look at this man that said, okay, the £100 you will not see, 500. I don't even have to give, because I don't think I can even save that 500 in 1 month. Okay, so he told the father that I don't have to give. The father said that it's a joker. It's a joker. Nobody knows what he's going to do now. Whether we go and visit Idibia, nobody knows. Whether we go and brainwash the boy now to turn a spell against that poor man now, to even be sending all what he's earning, nobody knows. But we should stop all these things we are doing. Oh. African parents, Nigeria parents precisely. Stop all this kind of life we are doing, because it is not the best for your children. You see today now, the other day, Muji lawmaker said that most Nigerian youth are high on drugs. Is it not something she saw that made her to say so? When most Nigerian parents have pushed their children into frustration, into frustration that they will just be thinking about life. They are pushed into depression, because when you come back to the house, your father will curse you. Look at you, old cargo, your mate dey husband house. You are supposed to be in a man's house, but you are here drinking garri with me, sipping garri with me, dragging pot and stew with me. Empty pot, stupid girl. You as a boy, your mates are out there in the bank working, putting on tie and fine suit to work. You are here. You are here now. You have given Mary. You have impregnated Mary. We are expecting a child from Mary. They will tell you your life history. Nigeria parents, they will tell you your life history. Some Nigeria parents, they are not it all. And because of where we come from, respect, when you talk back at them now, they will see you as being insulting. That is the number one word they will call you. You are rude. What do you even have, Seth? I am talking, you are talking back at me. They will curse you, tell you your life history. If you are a girl, you don't clock some certain age, and you never bring one naira, you have not achieved some kind of things in life. Nigeria parents don dey curse you, tell you your life history. If you are a man, you have clocked some certain age, when all your age mates, even the ones that are not your age mates, don dey build houses here and there, estate, you go see am. Na junior get that estate o. How old is junior? 25 years old. You go say, Papa, are you sure of what you are saying? You go and you say, yes, na junior get the estate. Before you don't know, na what for you? Na junior, this one sef small na. Go GRA, go see the one wey junior dey put up there. You dey here dey forehand, and you dey in your 40s. You no dey shame. They will call to tell you your life history. Nigeria parents are the ones pushing their children into depression, pushing their children into attempting suicide. Because when you see a boy called Junior that you are far, far older than, that all of you lived on the same streets, this Junior now have arrived in all ramifications. Junior don't arrive. If you see Junior's ride, anytime Junior comes to the vicinity to see the parents, you see his ride, you go dey shake your head, you go dey even dey hide for back of curtain, you go dey peep Junior. You cannot even come outside to say hi to Junior. Back of curtain, you go dey peep through window, make Junior not see you. Maybe peradventure you are thinking that Junior want to raise his head up to look upstairs, Papa house when he dey build. You go just close the curtain, whereas Junior's eye is not even going to your side. Junior eyes are not even going to your side. You will just quickly close the curtain, quick, so that Junior will not see. Poverty won't toy. Poverty is a disease. Hey, my good God. That is why you see some people, they will say, this money, I will get that by force. Whether be dubious way, whether be sincere way, whether be crooked way, they will won't get that by force. They won't get that by force because of the bad mouth. Their parents or guardian have bad-mouthed them. They will tell you your life history, as I said, curse you from Genesis to Revelation, right from conception, right from when you deal with Baba God in heaven, how you can't say now you will come from Baba God heaven to your mama belle, curse you. Before you know, people will now think suicidal. Because Junior now is making things for the parents, giving the parents good monies, spoiling the parents, taking the parents to different countries, whereas Junior is just 25 years of age. But you that is 14 years of age, nothing to show for. Nothing you sabi na high on drugs, you go weed when you smoke, now I go fall like this. You go say, Papa, you go blow for the air. But that's how they do it, oh. Because when the parents have caused, they will just go release them and come. That is why musicians are saying that they high on drugs. They will go release and come from under bed when they go buffer for Papa, know how you dey talk, oh. Know how you dey talk, oh. You dey hear me so. Not because of say I dey for this house with you, you go dey cross me, dey degrade me, Papa. Junior, you don't know wetin Junior dey do before Junior dey making money so. You don't know wetin Junior dey do. You don't know Junior levels. You don't know say Junior dey push. You wan make I go push too, Papa? Papa, mind yourself, oh. Mind yourself, I dey tell you. One day you no go see me for this house, oh. You no go see me for this house, Papa. They tell you, you no go see me again, oh. You no go see me for your life till you die. I no go call your burial self if I hear say you let go, Papa. But you will see Junior's mother. Junior! Junior, my son! Is that you? Hey! Junior Simpson! Oh, God. You have brought another card today. You say, yes, Mama. Junior! Hey! May God continue to bless the work of your hand. Mama, thank you. Anything you put your hand into, Junior Simeon, now so it go dey better for you, my pikin. Mama, thank Mama, but wait, this car when I bring to now, you get her. Junior Simeon, help my pikin, oh. Who send this breast when I take give my pikin? When it takes suck, who send now for old age? I no go enjoy. Hey, Holy Ghost, fire. Who say my banga no go ripe? Holy Ghost, fire. Who say my banga don ripe now and they want to come send bed? Make bed come dey chop am, and they refer am now to the other neighbor that the child is poor. Chop am, they point am, chop am. In banga too no go ripe. That is the kind of parents we have in Nigeria. Comparison. You know what Junior is doing, you don't send. You, your own now, the 40 years old boy man that is staying with you, it's not a boy, a man, young man that is living with you, that you as a father will call and say, my son, you are of age. A fool at 40, or even people say, is a fool forever. Life begins at 40. What do you really want to do with your life? Sit down, let's talk as a child and a parent. No, they're not going to do it like that. Instead, they will cause the person, tell them in history, push the person into depression, suicide, or push the person into running away from the house. You will not hear from that person again. That is how most of Nigeria parents are. It's only few of them that knows that their children are doing dirty jobs. You know what I mean by dirty job? I don't want to use some kind of words here because of whitey. I use slangs a lot. I'm a Delta, so I am born with slangs. All right, but some people don't understand the way we talk. We Ninja, right? So some people now they are born with. Hello, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thunderstorpion is in the building. Thank you. So that is how it is. Some children are born with silver spoon. Thank God for them. The ones that are not born with silver spoon, parents, please, you don't need to compare them with the ones that are born with silver spoon. The ones that are giving you $1,000 every month as pocket money, that Papa, take this as pocket money. All right, he or she can afford it, whether in a good way or hardworking way, or whether it's in the way of the way Bible says that He will bless every good work of our hands. I don't know, but don't compare your children to doing things they don't want to do for you. That is what I'm saying. If you train your child, because I want to summarize right now, if you train your child to higher institution level, doctorate degree level, being a professor or whatever, don't expect that child to give you back like a trade by barter, give and take. Okay, now you are now a professor, my son, so you are earning so amount, so this is what you should be giving to me every month. Like what this man is demanding, telling his son to be giving him 500 pounds every month. And the son said, I cannot give you 500 pounds every month, Papa. My salary will not permit me. By the time I do expense and all that, what do I have left? I am a family person and you are not demanding 500 pounds a month. I cannot do it. Accept whatever your children give to you, Nigeria parents. Don't force your children to give you what you want by telling them that you have trained them in school. They did not beg you to train them in school. There are lots of Nigerian people today that are self-sponsored. Yes, they carry concrete. Yes, they do ogwaja. You know what they call ogwaja? They go to uncompleted buildings to work. They get paid and they sponsor themselves through university. So if tomorrow that person graduates now and God helping that person, you get a good job, your parents will now come from nowhere and tell you how much he or she wants you to be giving to them. I will tell you that you should come and take care of your younger siblings. You fend for yourself, so your younger siblings too should go and fend for themselves. Go and train themselves, but you can assist if you want to assist. So I am not saying that you should not assist if you want to assist. What I am saying and what I am against is when parents compel you to do things for the family that is not supposed to be so. And they will be telling you they are the one that trained you in school, so it is not your responsibility to train your younger siblings. It is not your responsibility to build house for them. It is not your responsibility to take them abroad. It is not your responsibility to take them on holiday. It is not your responsibility to buy the latest car for them. That is the one I am saying no, no, no. It is not your responsibility, and it will never be your responsibility. Instead, it should be a willful act, goodwill. You can give your parents if you want to, and it is not mandatory that it must be every month. If you have every month to give your parents, assist your siblings, you have it every month to give them as pocket allowance, it's good. But not that they will say, oh, every month you must pay you must pay me salary. Some parents are saying that too. Some Nigerian parents are saying that their children should place them on salary every month. They should pay the children should be paying them salary every month. All right. Some parents are like that because they will tell you that yes, it is the responsibility of the child because the child deprived them of things of life. Which child? The child did not make them to get a lot of things when they were young. It was the child that really took all their savings, all their finance. They trained the child to this. They make sure the child will become somebody good in future, blah, 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 blah. That one, to me, now my own cup of tea. Because it's supposed to be your responsibility as a parent to take care of your child and not the other way around. It's supposed to be the responsibility as a parent. You know, I said earlier on that the child was on his or her own in heaven. You now played love until one thing led to another, and you brought this child into planet Earth. And it's supposed to be the responsibility of the parents to nurture that child to any phase of life until that child decide to leave them. But when this child now is now grown and he or she wants to live her own life, independent life, allow her be, allow him be. Don't be monitoring him or her. Stop telling him or her how much they will be sending to you for a monthly allowance every month. If he chooses to send to you, because it is not give and take. Like me, I will not accept that. I don't know how people will take it, but I will not accept that life parenting should be give and take. No way will I accept it. Parenting should not be give and take. I am a mother, yes. If tomorrow my children want to give me anything, I will accept it. All right. But what I'm trying to say here is that I will not control them that you must bring this for me and leave your own immediate family that you're supposed to take care of, because they have started having babies. There will be a time they will start making their own family. So they will have to plan their own life as well. That's what I am saying. But parents that don't care about their children's happiness, their children's home, that like meddling in their children's affair, that everyone think about they want to get from that child, that is the ones I am against. That is the topic I am treating today, that it is wrong. Nigerian parents should stop all those kind of bad behavior, wicked attitude that they think of themselves alone. They don't want the children's happiness. They don't want the children progress. Your child has managed to build a house or buy a house or still building or under mortgage. He has not even finished paying. Along the line, you come to know that that child is paying for a property. That is where you will not say, you are now building your own property. You are paying for a property. You now bought a land. Come and buy my own. Yes, Nigerian parents, they do am well well. They do am well well, do am over sef. Come and buy my own. Come and buy for your younger ones. Come and do this one, come and do that one. It is totally wrong. If the child wants to buy house for you, you don't need to tell the child. If your child have money to take you abroad on holiday, you don't need to tell the child. If your child wants to do one or two things for you in life as a parent, to say thank you for having me as a child, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to pressurize your children. Let it come from their hearts. That is what I am talking about right now. Because you yourself that is pressurizing your children, what did you do for your own parents? Yes, who will answer that question? You that is telling your child to come and buy you skyscraper accommodation, did you even buy a mud house for your parents when they were alive? But you expect your daughter that is doing a kuna prostitution to come and buy you house. You expect your son that is into yahoo yahoo pressing phone to come and buy you the latest car. Why did you not do all those kind of things? If you know that what your son was doing or what your daughter was doing is good, why did you not do it at your own time? At least there was once a time you were as young as them. Yes. Why did you not do it? Now you know your son is doing akuna, jumping from one bed to another for money. You will give her bravo, provided she's giving you money every month. Shame on those kind of mothers and fathers. Shame. Shame. People should have pride. If your child is working hard for her money and she gives you, I'm not saying that you should not take it, but it will be very bad for you to accept money that you know the means where that money is coming from. You know that the money is not coming from good way at all at all. You know, but you are still, when you reach hellfire, in short, it's from the gates. The gate, you know, heaven and hellfire is a Y. It's a Y. So maybe heaven is at the right hand side, hellfire is at the left hand side. By the time you get to that Y junction, all right, thinking that you want to enter the right hand side of heaven, the angels at that Y junction, that is where they will start flogging you to hellfire, because it is even the hottest part of hellfire they will deposit you, because you are a bad parent. You know what your child is doing for a living, but because of your selfish interest, because of what you just want for yourself, because of competition, because of I want maybe mama Philomena, my pikin, they do this house for me. Because of all those things, they will repatriate you to the hottest part of hellfire. Hottest part, where you go to gnash your teeth. So Nigerian parents, stop all this. So I want to end with this song again I sang initially. Make you no dey tell me big talk, I be big talk, I be big talk, I no wan hear again. Make you no dey tell me I be big talk, I be big talk, I be big talk, I no wan hear again. All what you dey hear na bobo juice, na bobo juice, na bobo juice, I no wan hear again. All what you are saying na bobo juice, na bobo juice, na bobo juice, I no wan hear again. I will take your CV to the highest manager. Oh, na big talk. I will take your, who is in the building? Nancy! Long time no see. Where have you been? Make you no dey tell me a big talk, a big talk, a big talk, mama, I no wan hear again. No. Make you no dey tell me a big talk, a big talk, papa, I no wan hear again. No. I say make you no dey yarn me a big talk, brother, I no wan hear again. No. All what you are saying na bobo juice, na bobo juice, na bobo juice. Yes. Oh, na bobo juice, na bobo juice. All what you are yarning na bobo juice, na bobo juice, na bobo juice, papa. Yes, na bobo juice, na bobo juice. I will take your certificate to the MD. Oh, na big talk. Don't worry, I will take your doctorate degree, na big talk. My pikin, no worry, I go buy skyscraper, na big talk. I no wan hear again. No. Yes, so thank you, Nancy. Thank you for the compliment. You see the title now? That is what I'm singing. I'm talking about African parents. I've been talking about African parents, the way our parents train us, and they will want us to do back to them compulsory. They want to compel you to do things back for them. They will want to compel you to take care of your younger siblings, because they are the ones that train you to higher institution. They are the ones that train you to the university. So they want you to do it back. That is what I'm saying. And it's not supposed to be so, because come to think of it, it is the responsibility of the parents to take care of their children. Then the child, when the child is grown and is doing well, it is now like a willful act to give to your parents, but not like a must. Because why I treated this is because a man that was giving the father 100 pounds every month. The father said that 100 pounds is too much, that the man henceforth should be sending him 500 pounds, just him alone, because he gives the father 100 pounds, give the mother her own 100 pounds as well. That's 200 pounds. But now he's saying that the 100 pounds is given to him himself is too small, that he's demanding 500 pounds from the child, because he's the one that sponsored the child in university. He's the one that trained this young man in the university. So that is what I am talking about, that it is very, very wrong. When your children give you something, take whatever they give to you, accept it, and pray for them, for God to enlarge their coast, all right? For God to bless them more financially. Not that you will tell your child 100 pounds is too small. You are the one that trained him or she in school. So therefore, it is the responsibility of the child to train you back, like a trade by barter. That is what I'm talking about. So guys, that is it. That is it when we talk about parenting, because the way Nigerians do their parenting is different from the way the white does theirs. I don't think a white man or a white woman will come and tell the child, you must give me this amount every month. Most of them don't even accept. They will tell you, keep your money. Take that money to train your child, okay? I don't need it. But our own Africa country, Nigeria, where we come from, they don't care how you make your money. What they are after is for you to build house for them, for you to buy them motor car, for you to buy the clothing they will take to August meeting. That is what they are after. They don't care how you make your money. They don't care how you live your life. They don't care to know about your tomorrow, your immediate family. They don't care. What they just care about themselves alone. They think about themselves, they serve themselves. How can a child be working hard, a man for that matter, be working hard, be sending 200 pounds the way he could think he can afford, and the father is saying that the 100 pounds that is his own is too small? Jesus Christ, it's too small, and you are making it mandatory that the child, you are just pitying him for even asking of 500 pounds henceforth, and that you are giving the child between now and a year time to buy land for him, because you are the one that trained him, and the job is having today. If he had not gone to school, if you have not sponsored him to university, you don't think he would have been working at the company today. So I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. It's not supposed to be so. I don't think. That's my own opinion anyways. I don't think it's supposed to be so. Give your parents what you know you can afford. There are some people that can afford up to even 1,000 pounds in a month, even a week, 1,000 pounds in a week for their parents. It will not touch them. Somebody like Hush Puppy now, you want to tell me that if Hush Puppy gives his people even 2,000 pounds in a month, it will touch him? It will not shake him, because he knows how he makes his money. But you that is getting that 2,000 pounds in 2 months or so, how will you manage? By the time you pay your bills, expense here and there, then we are not talking about savings now. All right. How many persons are really savings for raining day? How many persons? When your minimum wage is like 30,000 naira. Minimum wage is like 30,000 naira, and from there you will save for your house rent. From there you will save for your children's school fees. Before you will now still pinch 1 naira to give to your parents. And now your parents will be telling you that even that 1 naira you are giving to them is nothing, when he or she knows how much the government is paying as minimum wage. That is why you see in Nigeria today, there are a lot of people that have gone to do things that are not supposed to be done, that are wrong, evil vices. It's parental pressure, my people. Parental pressure in that country is too much, and comparison. I've talked about that. I don't want to repeat all what I have talked about. Comparison. They compare your child. Then you go and do something you're not supposed to. Look at this girl now that went viral the other time. I think around March or so. I can't remember. Precious. 18 years old Precious. Imagine 18 years old girl going into prostitution. 18 years old girl using her body for money. That man died in the hotel on top of her. Who did not hear about that news? A Nigerian, precious, 18 years. If at the age of 18 you started doing prostitution, then by the time you get to my age, that means you will have first class in Ayamba. All right. By the time you get to my age, you must have really put down a lot of structures in Nigeria. If at the age of 18 you started, that is to say, you started seeing men in your early teenagehood, and look at the kind of big man that lady slept with, that small 18 years old girl, look at the kind of big man, even me that is here sef, I go run for that kind of person when the body fat like this, and I know that the cassava will be very thick. That kind of person, blessed memory, I'm not making jest of him sha, but na word dey bring word. Alright, if a small girl like that is going out with a man, with men that uses drugs to jiggy her because they want to really enjoy the money they are paying for the services, and she dey fit withstand am, now that is to say life not really balance. As dem talk, life not balance. At 18 you supposed to be in school, but because of the society and maybe parental pressure, you are a girl, especially when it comes to we the females in Nigeria, they see us as cash cow. They want to, our parents see us as cash cow. They will tell you that you have the body, you have the shape, you are beautiful, so use what you have to get what you want from men. Use what you have to get what you want. And nowadays, now, because of this their kind of comparison and poverty frustrated life, most guys now in Nigeria are now going into prostitution. Prostitution when I know before, when I dey grow up. Now ladies dey do prostitution, but now guys dey do prostitution for Nigeria because they want to please parents. They do prostitution. They will go and take tramadol. That was why that lady Moji said that most Nigerian youths are high on drugs. High on drugs, yes. They will go and take tramadol. They will go and be sleeping with all these sugar mummies, women that have cash. You understand? Because they will tell you, the sugar mummies will tell you, you are going out with small girls. You are going out with small girls that you don't get anything in return. But when you come and service us, we will pay you. They will be jumping from one bed to another. Do you know how many of them their videos have gone viral? You will see one small 20-something years old boy sleeping on the same bed with like two ogbonge sugar mummies that are so fat. Prostitution. So it's not only girls that are doing prostitution because what they want to please their parents. So they will see that the workload is too much for their sister. Some of them say will be the one that will colonize their sister to go and be sleeping with men. Hey, my country, Nigeria. Which way, Nigeria? Which way? Which way, Nigeria? Which way we go? Which way we go? I have my fatherland. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Yes, which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my motherland. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. In those days when we were small, when you are with a boy, you see your elder brother coming, you will discharge fast. You go find leg, join, borrow your leg, you go discharge enter bush. But nowadays, it is even your brother that will arrange the man you want. Oh God. Your elder brother now will be the one that will arrange the man for the younger sister. Hey, things they happen. Or arrange the man for the elder sister. Say, big sis. Big sis, that bros when they pack corona for outside, the guy they fall for you. That guy don't chook 2,000 naira for your brother. How may come call you? Now, big sis, the guy they fall for you, Make I arrange you not too now. Make I arrange you not too. No respect again. Or the small sister, you will just call her Marilyn. Marilyn. Yes. You see that guy when he pack that jet, but don't give DSO. They call you, not for my hand, though. Not for my hand, they release, though. Make sure say you come with packaging, though. Make sure say you discharge from that guy with something, though. Come with pepper, oh. Come with pepper. You never chop his money for this house. Now you will depend on that. You are cash cow. You say you fine, nah. You too fine, my sister. You too pretty. That's how they will be sugarcoating you now, Nigeria boys that are now arranging their sisters for men. Before it not be like that. Before it not be like that. Before you see, you will run away when you see your elder brother coming. You will run away. When you see your younger brothers too coming, you will use brain, they dodge. Make sure not like you stand with boy. Or you are working with your younger brother, a guy is calling you. You go just a snub. You understand? But these days they do am opudentially. That's what they do am. The brother will come and really call his sister, discharge his sister, cover up for the sister. By the time mama come out and mama say, ah, where is Marilyn? Brother will just discharge come out for bedroom. Ah, mama Marilyn. Marilyn go fetch water. Now lie. Marilyn don't go jiggy jiggy. Marilyn don't go digwangwa. She don't go do sharp polish. The one they call sharp runs. Like the one Precious is doing. She said she dey do her own sharp. It could be car, it could be brothel, it could be anywhere sharp polish, provided she get her pepper. Poverty. That parents now, Nigeria parents, some parents self are the ones to see arranging their daughters. So yes, Nigeria parents, they will arrange their daughters for men because they know wetin they go get. They know wetin they go get. And when the guy is coming, I go say, give this parcel to your papa. Take this package, give your male. I will see you some other time. That is the thing. All because of what? Things of the flesh. They want to belong, but they don't want to work hard to belong. Comparison. All right, guys, I go now. I've even overstayed. I supposed to do this program for 1 hour, but I overstayed. Thank you guys for coming. I do really appreciate. See you some other time. God willing. Goodbye for now. Be a good parent. Nothing do you.